हमारे नए गली न्यूज़ इंडिया चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन दबाना ना भूलें।
दोस्तों, here we have Father D'Souza of the Saint Joseph High School. As you know, there was an allegation by the parents whereby they had paid the money to the staff of the school for the admission. Father, you know the allegation that some parents, around 20-25 parents, have paid some money for the admission to the school staff. What is the convention about?
Firstly, this is not our staff. It was a situation of pandemic where a destitute was with us, whom we are looking after. He's a little literate. His main job was just to give a call to the people and collect their forms for the online interactions. I know that people used to come to meet him because people always come to meet. They don't respect the pandemic. They keep on saying what has happened, since they had his number. And he was constantly told, why are you encouraging people to come here?
To Francis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the rule is that if they get an admission, they will get a notification. Just tell them that much. Wait till those notices come. And they were also informed at the moment. People were constantly told, even we have told them, that please do not come to school and disturb us anymore. If there is an admission process started and your admission is granted, you'll be told to come and meet us. But the fee people, or whatever guideline, wait for the message. But there is something that happens constantly in this place. People are restless. Some are new who want to say we have missed out, but people do come. So sometimes they are told, give an application. If we can do something, we will see whether a new application can be filled, whether we can give them another pro forma, if there is online possibility of interacting. These are all told. So this gentleman, since he's a learner and he's a destitute staying with us, who in the pandemic had lost his tutorial, or what is called giving tutor to migrant children, and an orphanage told us, an orphanage center, one of the priests told us, can you please look after him and help him in whatever little way. This Francis. So he is actually a destitute family. He has no family members. He is quite a soft-spoken gentleman. So we to keep him sane and his literate, we used to help him to look after whatever he can.
Like he was not a permanent...
No, he is not our staff. He is only waiting for the pandemic situation to change. Or until something else happens, that he can look after himself. And recently we had told him, now you have to move out. Whatever happened, this for me was a shock today. What has this man done? And in no way he looks like a person capable of this nonsense. So I'm shocked to hear this, and at this stage, where we have actually closed the admission, with few seats that are pending only because documents are awaited for. And as the staff is available, because if you notice in pandemic there is no staff available. It was not possible for us to start any work with certainty. Staff could not travel. Amidst all this, the people who regularly came to meet him were possibly getting restless.
There are few parents who have alleged that the principal of the girls' school, the principal of the girls' school, she used to, the headmistress, she used to send the parents to Mr. Francis, go and talk to Francis.
I'm presuming there is something in this place here, like she was generous to give her time to us, because she stays not very far from here. Sometimes she also was sent back by the railway people. Sometimes she came by taxi. Sometimes the teacher brought her on a scooter. I presume these people went on disturbing her also. The admission process was not given in anybody's hand for this reason, because no one was assured of coming. So she must be saying, go there. If you were called for the interaction, I did not call you. Go meet the gentleman there. I don't know why they were disturbing her. So I presume when the admissions began and she was willing to help in collecting the fees, making sure the documents are in order, some of these other people went on disturbing her. She may have sent them here. But I don't know what it means to them. What it only means is, don't disturb me, please. I'm not involved in that. Because her job was to collect the fees, collect the forms, see the documents are in order. That was her job. But I'm presuming some of these neighborhood people and children have their own children here, and they always say, आप यहाँ जाना, वहाँ जाना. वैसे कुछ तो हुआ होगा. एक बात सही है, अगर इन्होंने उनको पैसे दिए तो मैं ये सोच में पड़ा हूँ, how could you give money? On what basis did you even come to give money?
Mhm.
Did anyone ask you money for this?
I think first he have won the confidence of the parent that he is the person who is going to because he used to follow the parents also.
That's what they say.
Right.
But what we know is constantly telling him, why are people coming here? And I myself have told people, please, I don't want to talk to you, please. Please, a message will come. Now his job is at the moment to sit here to prevent anyone entering the place. So in that, winning the confidence to for the money, looking from the rear point of view backwards now, possible and can be. That is the saddest part. But to make it look like, therefore, I think inside it's sad because the man has committed a complete wrong thing, which is sounding so criminal that we are shocked. We are trying to help someone and we are ending up in trouble. The parents' wild allegations and attacks were very saddening. Sometimes when this type of parents come and you want to take them in the school also, you get frightened to say, tomorrow they'll bribe my teachers, they'll mislead my staff. It's very frightening to believe that this is the way we have to go about school.
You mean to say the parent have made a mistake, grave mistake also.
I think it's a very grave mistake, to believe that somebody here sitting is supposed to take money from you.
Right.
Even if somebody wants to take money, you think they would do it this way? Would you ever think they would do it? As they were alleging, यहाँ पैसे जाते हैं market में भाव है ये. I have been hearing this of every school, as they also said, in every institution today. भाजी वाले से लेते.
What do you say? There is always an allegation, not about the St. Joseph only, all the schools, all the convent schools and the private schools, about this admissions, this donations and all. What do you want to say about it?
I presume the day educational institutions, more institutions come up or have a decent quality, people will not worry where they study. I am hoping for a day that people will do homeschooling. I am hoping for the day education will be generally evaluated only by an exam. Before that, children have playing and learning. I am hoping for a day there will be no structured school like this where people register directly with anyone anywhere in the world and choose what they wish to learn. Because the basic learning is...
What about the allegation? Because the parents give the money to somebody and they get admission, some of the parents. What they feel is the school is directly...
I am at a loss to understand what this all means because I can tell you a lot of people have very good relationship with the school. The school really knows, just like this man here, that he's taking money and we hardly know the person involved with is also taking money. That gets very frightening. And I presume this situation is individual's behavior. They need to ask themselves, why are we
You mean to say due to some contact or some good relation with some parent or some politician, if a school principal give an admission on behalf of a request of recommendation for someone, so
it is generally, I think, a practice to maintain relationship with public offices because they are involved in public work.
so do you think because they are the only person who go and charge the parents.
Now, whether they are doing it for inducements, bribes, whether the staff is doing it. See, for example, some people sometimes come and say, he's my driver, his child is asking for.
Anybody can recommend, anybody can.
So, do we give this type of admissions and why? Correct? That's the question you may have in mind because I am telling you, it is painful sometimes to give an undeserving child because somebody else is not getting it. In any case,
like the cancer patient, what you said.
Yeah, one of the cases that we considered breaking the rules and norms was because we felt in this pandemic, the child was good. If he was misfitting in the school, it was an anxiety issue to convince the parents, please try another school. The child was good. He could understand, comprehend English.
My question from point to point is, the allegation by the parents and most of the people about the convent school or any private school is that they take a donation and the middleman takes the donation. And the admission has been done.
You're trying to say there's an organized crime, organized constitution of people doing
What
it.
do you say? Because in
these are the grey areas of corruption today. So I get a little worried to know on record what to say to you because what can I prove also? The feeling and thinking is who will help us put things in order. how will things fall in order? We are presuming that's the reason I'm telling you the more schools that come up, an open educational system comes up where you get yourself certified to an exam.
You mean to say you don't directly take, no school directly take from, no school?
Why you ask me this opinion? How am I supposed to
It's like
make an opinion like that? I would not
So
pass.
let's switch to this topic.
I would not like to get into that area where who takes what to become a doctor, a medical college, a policeman, a mantri. That's for the, I presume that's for the press reporters to write, but not
What
for
are the
me to
actions the
publish.
school is going to take against staff? First question.
We certainly are not going to allow him to continue. We would like to hand him over to the police, have a proper inquiry, also check out what really happened here, and I would be happy if the police can help us to put things in order to know what was the fault here, who, where, because I also feel, how could this parent do this? How could they try to think of blocking a seat or buying a seat out from another? That's very frightening. How could they even imagine that this man is posted over here, he's sitting in this place in a monsoon climate, that he is involved with this officially, and they're not even asking him various ways of saying Rasid Milega. Something they should be asking. What is the relationship they were building with him?
He collected money from somebody's office. He collected money on the footpath. He collected money on outside somewhere. You know, Hayat Domri and all. He used to go and collect, and he used to collect on the footpath of the school.
I'm a little surprised and shocked to hear this. That means it was clearly indicated that this man is operating solo. That means he's finding his own way. It's so suspicious behavior. And why did they trust him? Thinking the father was also involved in this marketing of this guy? I'm a little shocked at that. How the heck could he do that? First of all, this man is a destitute. Constantly has been told, why? Even one day, the other day when I told him, what are you doing? Why are you inviting people here? And I scolded him, so he literally made a statement again, you're treating me very badly. I said, if you're being treated badly, you should...
You told him why you're calling people.
I told him, why are you calling people? You know the admission processes. If they get the admission, they'll be getting a message or a call. And it's not you. So why are you getting involved here?
Then what he said?
They're not listening. I tell them not to come. They keep coming. They don't listen to me at all. He went on and on with that.
Now, father, see, now 20-25 parents, the child, some of them have taken the LC from another school to get an admission. They have been reached by that fellow.
You know,
now, what is
when you ask me this question, it's like saying after the crime, what do you do? I still have to apply my mind to understand what am I supposed to do.
Right.
I wish there were answers for this criminal behavior, where something gets legitimized by a criminal behavior. That's very frightening. So a criminal behavior to be legitimized in this manner appears
on a
to be...
humanitarian ground, I'm saying, the parents which has been affected, will the school look after what we can do for the admission?
I don't know what the school will be able to do unless I look into the whole situation, because I'm actually exhausted with the pandemic situation of staff unavailable. How do we put more children in a class? We already have a problem of overstaffing of children. How do you put in more? What does it mean tomorrow when they come in offline? Where does this sit? How do you put this on track? And generally, the people who are weaker and believe in the wrong system do this and enter the system. Are you also asking me, should I encourage this sort of system? Should I make crimes become legitimized? They should be punished. I know this much. So including maybe all of us are getting into trouble now.
So you are holding the parents also responsible for the same.
I personally feel they also should take responsibility for what they have done. They have created a system of their own which is very frightening. I think they should have been careful about this. How did they all come together suddenly?
They came suddenly, right?
They all suddenly come together.
No, he was not taking the fight.
So did he tell them to get one more person? I'll do his also, get one more person. So it became an organized crime over here. I cannot understand how they all come together. Now, so one of them said, what? He had told us by today admissions will be done. Wow. Were they had he won their hearts so well? haven't they seen me constantly come here and tell why all are coming here? I'm regularly saying this, please, why all do I come here? Please, if you have something to write on the application and give, there's nothing to discuss further about admissions. I have repeatedly been saying this. So what was it? Tic-tacs behind my back? Or am I having one behavior in front and one behavior behind? That's very frightening. So certainly they are responsible, certainly he is responsible, certainly I am responsible. And I'm trying to figure out my kindness and faith has backfired. But in pandemic this should have never happened. It was not a pandemic, this would have never happened. The school staff would have looked into it.
Right.
First of all, in pandemic, how do they keep coming again and again over here? I get upset about that.
This fellow was
Sometimes they say father मिलता नहीं है, मिला तो छोड़ते नहीं है.
No,
कुछ बोले तो
how
मैं
happened?
बोला ही नहीं है. They go on and on like that. The only focus is I should get what I want. It is if a person मेरा काम करवा के दे, कुछ भी कर लो, काम
There is
करवा
also an
दे.
allegation that father is not speaking properly, he is not taking responsibility.
I think you saw when I try to talk what they do to you. They don't let you speak. They don't stick to one point. They don't understand systems issues. I don't know whether this is an issue today in areas like this or all over the place, but it's a very difficult way to carry on with this. And in pandemic, all the more should have been, we tried to structure as much as possible by formalizing it. It wasn't easy for us. We weren't even sure whether we were exploiting the child in some way. Are we doing just? Are we doing proper? Quite frightening it is. Quite a number of people even came and told us, I can't pay this amount together at one shot. We told them, why are you changing your school? We tried to convince that, why don't you continue staying in the school you are? How many people do you talk to? How much and what do you talk to? Quite a number of people did not avail of their seats, therefore we allowed to speak to some others. Or we have finished possibly as much as possible in one shot and one go. But pandemic did not declare when corona is coming, when the wave is coming.
Right.
And suddenly everything got derailed,
Mm-hmm.
postponed, uncertainty. And the uncertainty is continuing now. And to add to this, we have a serious situation in our hand now.
How do you feel, father? Your school under your supervision, this man which you have accommodated him during pandemic. What do you feel? How broken are you?
The first feeling you get is very of dejection to say that a person who requires shelter and food ends up creating a situation of crime. That's a shocking thing. And then to listen to people who cannot see that at all. They're just blind to the whole thing, and they go by allegations of all sorts of allegations that they're true. You heard them.
Yeah.
That is worse than the rejection. And then to say the children want to enter the school and the parents to say, am I giving half-involved criminals admission now? What does it all mean? Are they going to buy my teachers out? All these thoughts are going on. It worries me too much. It worries me too much to say, what the heck is this? Who is involved here to bring these parents to this fellow, so many of them? How did they come together today? I'm trying to understand that now. Who is involved in this? There's a big organized hand in it. This is not an unorganized sector, it's an organized criminal sector, I feel. It's very painful, very dejected, very difficult to say, it hurts to say. You're frightened to say, I know what the drug addicts have done to this place down here. The bazaar people who are living for day-to-day earnings or to look after their family, how they sometimes get into arguments with the school staff. Sometimes just enter and run into the school with their vegetables. So caught up between trying to be of help and maintain a system. To answer your question, what happens to the system because of this type of thing? Where does the system end? How do you create a foolproof system that has decently good way of approaching this type of a population, this type of a situation? That's a challenge. That challenge is something really worth looking into. But the feeling of saying
thank you very much for
all
coming out and giving out the clarification. Generally, the principals and the school management doesn't give a reply. Thank you very much for coming out and giving us all that. Now this is to the parents and the government and the people of this area, to the ministers also. कि देखिए हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम क्या हो गई. एक एरिया में एक स्कूल है, बहुत स्कूल की कमियां हैं, एंड स्कूल की कमियां लाइक कॉन्वेंट स्कूल, गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में तो कोई जाता नहीं है, कोई पढ़ता नहीं है, कोई पढ़ाना नहीं चाहता है। इस देश में पढ़ाई जब सुधरेगी जब गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में मिनिस्टर्स अपने बच्चे को पढ़ने भेजेंगे, तभी ये सुधरेगा। इस एरिया में डेंसली पॉपुलेटेड एरिया में सिर्फ एक स्कूल रहती है, स्कूल में पेरेंट्स जो रहते हैं वो बहुत परेशान रहते हैं। उनका मेन मकसद रहता है कैसे भी करके एडमिशन्स को जो है बच्चे का एडमिशन हो जाए, क्योंकि यहाँ पर स्कूल की बहुत कमी है, पॉपुलेशन इतना ज्यादा है, पॉपुलेशन वाइज अच्छी स्कूल की बहुत कमी है। आप अगर अभी गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में जाएंगे तो वहाँ आपको आधे से ज्यादा पैसे नहीं मिलेंगे, आधे से ज्यादा पैसे नहीं मिलेगा। मगर कहीं ना कहीं सिस्टम अपने समाज में एजुकेशन को जो फॉरेन में जो होता है एजुकेशन इज द फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी, और हमारे देश में एजुकेशन जो होता है वो बहुत लो स्तर पे जाएगा। जिसका आपको एग्जाम्पल आज एडमिशन कराने के लिए बच्चों को आस पास यहाँ पर एक ही हमारे उमरखाड़ी स्कूल है, जो उमरखाड़ी में स्कूल है जो स्कूल, वहाँ पर एडमिशन लेने की बंदे को पैसे देने तो सही था। तो हम चाहते हैं कि कहीं ना कहीं गवर्नमेंट को एजुकेशन हर स्टैंडर्ड जहाँ के बच्चे जाके अच्छी तालीम से